Oh, shit.
My name is Dr. Larry Sparks. I'm a local dentist here in town. April 13th, 2013 carries a special significance for the folks that live here in the West. It's the day the fertilizer plant exploded and destroyed approximately 1/3 of the city. Young people from all over the city began to converge there on the rest home, West Rest Haven, to move the people up to the local football field, which is just a few hundred yards south of where the explosion occurred. It was beginning to get nightfall. The lights came on there at the football field, and the young folks began to take and help separate those who could walk and get around. There were others who were in wheelchairs, others that had to be carted out and on gurneys to the football field. In ambulances, the EMS folks began to get there, and they began to do the triage and transfer the patients and the residents from the Rest Haven back down to the community center, which is on the very south end of West. I can't emphasize enough the very importance of the national Stop the Bleed movement. It's very, very important. Like I said, youngsters, teenagers, people of all ages were up there. 1 minute, the community and the city was just going about its normal business. A fraction of a second later, the folks who had no EMS training at all had to kind of improvise to take and to help the residents, those who had been injured, those who were looking through their windows and stuff when the explosion. Most of the glass windows, panes and stuff in the city had been destroyed. Some folks were standing in front watching the fire and stuff. Of course, when the blast hit, there were terrible cuts and bruises and burns and folks who were injured from falling debris and whatnot. So it's extremely important to have the rudimentary basics of first aid. If you're not familiar with it, then I would encourage you to take and do so, because you never know when something might befall your community or your person or one of your family members.